On the campus of Hiram College is the Coleman Center and William H. Hollinger Court. In the locker room, the number 1 jersey is on display with a basketball. Evident in Price Gymnasium are the hanging banners and the lack of recent championships. Desperate for a championship, Hiram College point guard Brodgie Gordon has different plans this season as a senior. Brodgie plans to bring a championship back to Hiram College and raise a new banner, something he has dreamed about since he was a little kid growing up in Florida. He will have one more shot at the most important goal, winning a championship. His hard work over the summer has paid off, and it was first on display this year at Open Gyms. Brodgie Gordon is our senior point guard. Tell me just a little bit about him as a player, as a person, just a little bit about him in general.
Well, this is my second year at Hiram, and I remember when I first got the job, the first person that reached out to me was Brodgie, and so that's something that's always stuck out to me. His proactivity and his enthusiasm for our program, for basketball, and trying to find success. I think he's clearly the best player on our team. He's the guy everybody looks to on the court when we need a bucket, things like that. But I also think as he keeps getting older and into his senior year, and there's more groups that are 2, 3, 4 years behind him, there's more and more guys that are kind of looking up to and watching him and his habits and trying to align their goals with some of the things that he has done. So great player, really good person, and somebody that we certainly are very thankful that is with us, for sure.
Yeah, well, you mentioned his leadership. I know he's a captain this year. So is there a story maybe that kind of defines or shows just how much of a leader and how good of a leader he is?
Yeah, leadership has a lot of forms, and I think anytime we have captains, I think it's important that they understand what that role means, but also giving them room to kind of be successful in it within their own personality and their own way. And one thing that I remember from last year with him is with Brodgie, you never really know if he's having a bad day. And I think that that's a really important thing, and it's a hard thing for a lot of people to learn. But there was one particular practice I knew he wasn't playing up to his capabilities, and I talked to him after, and sure enough, he had some physical ailments. He wasn't feeling right that day, but I would have never known because in his mind, it's I have a responsibility to the group, and I'm just going to get through it. And I think leadership is a lot about what you say, but no one's going to follow what you say unless you live it every day. And I think that was a great example to me that every day we can count on him to be at practice, and we can count on him to give his best, even when he's not feeling right. time you're on the floor, all right? So we're not there yet. We had some gap steals, all right, some offensive rebounds. We got to clean up our rebounding defensively. We got to talk more defensively. But we're getting the hang of the stuff we're trying to do, right? The dribble drive stuff's looking better. Our sprinters looking better. Getting stuff down there. We got to dunk in. That was great, all right? We're heading the right direction. But we've got to come to practice every day ready to go, all right? I don't want to keep having to jump you guys in the first 20 minutes if you're not going on, okay? We have the right mentality, we can go somewhere. We can surprise some people, all right? Good job. Let's get a break.
My name's Oliver Klingane. I'm a senior from Rocky River, Ohio, which is about 15 minutes west side of Cleveland. I'm a double major in business management and communication.
You and Brodgie are one of the 2 team captains on the team. How did you come to meet Brodgie?
I came to meet Brodgie when we came in the same class, and after graduating high school in 2018, we were recruited by Coach Kibler, and he's from Florida. I'm from Ohio, like I said, so there was a little bit to talk about right when we met.
Do you have a favorite memory involving Brodgie?
I don't have a specific one, but one of my favorite things about Brodgie is just like the pranks he pulls. He's a really goofy kid, so whenever we go on away trips, he's always a good time on the bus.
Can you describe Brodgie on and off the court?
On the court, as he is one of the team captains, he's probably one of the hardest working basketball players I've ever met. I always see him in the gym. He's always being a good leader for the younger guys, especially this year, knowing how many freshmen we have, and he's always dedicated in the weight room.
Thank you for joining me, Oliver.
Yes, sir. Good to meet you.
Me and Brodgie met in high school for the most part, and then ever since then we was pretty close.
Do you guys have like a favorite memory together?
I don't know about him, but my favorite memory of him would be us coming together in college, because growing up with somebody that's 20, 30 minutes away, it's not realistic for us to go to the same college.
Mm-hmm. Can you describe Brodgie on and off the court?
On the court, he's a lead. On and off the court, really, he's both really the same. He's a leader. He's vocal. I mean, he's always been like a people person, and everybody. He attracts good people around him.
My name is Brodgie Gordon. Winning the championship my senior year would mean a lot. Just bringing a conference championship back to Hiram hasn't been done in a while, so it'll mean a lot, and it'll be a big accomplishment for me, because that was one of my goals coming into my freshman year, was to win a conference championship, and to bring one back to Hiram, I feel like job will be accomplished, but also making it to the NCAA tournament and making a run for that one as well.
The other seniors on the team this year would love nothing more than to help Brodgie Gordon bring a championship back to Hiram. And the season is already off to a good start, as the team is 2-1 and coming off of a tournament win at Gettysburg College this past weekend. With Brodgie Gordon at the helm, this team should have its eyes set on a championship.